How did you overcome loneliness? I've been working from home for 20 years. This took its toll on me, especially when days would pass without I having ever left my apartment. So what I did was force myself go on a walk every day and smile at one stranger. I started with people that were paid to smile back, like baristas, then moved on to smiling at strangers I passed by on the sidewalk. This not only built up my esteem, but motivated me to want to leave the house more often. I won't lie and say that spending time alone isn't beneficial. You need from time to get to know yourself better, but that doesn't mean we should embrace loneliness. Try not to let it define us. Engage in social and volunteer activities where you'll meet genuine, positive people. This advice comes from someone who's been through the same situation me. Serene things help not just beat the loneliness, but make it as a bliss of solitude, as William Wordsworth expresses in the Daffodils. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. I rejoice at the loneliness I sometimes feel, because it's far worse to be with a dysfunctional boyfriend or partner. Mostly, I enjoy living alone with my beloved dog and cat. I remind myself the beauty of being in my own palace without having to walk on eggshells and taking a grown man's emotional, mental and psychological temperature. I've been a loner. Even when I had friends, I was the outcast friend, and being treated like a punching bag didn't help. I came to terms with my social anxiety towards women and accepted that I'd most likely die without the intimate touch or love of a woman. Letting my depression bury my feelings helps. You need to do something that calms you down. Meditate, yoga, gym, or else. Secondly, go out and socialize with others. Find something that can be a good hobby, or something you can share the same interest. It is always fun to talk with people that share the same interest. I'm not a super outgoing person, but making an effort to be around people helps. Being chill with myself is nice as well, cause at least I can be comfortable when I'm alone. You kind of need to work on yourself to be chill with yourself most time though. Yoga to SCA. It forces me to focus on solely myself, feeling all the movements in my body and focusing on the lyrics. It helps me ground myself when I'm feeling alone, because I know someone is out there doing the same thing. Also, some Mary Jane helps. You don't really. I'm 44, single with no children, and I've just learned to accept one of the harder things in life people don't talk about. Sometimes it sucks being alone, however I do enjoy the freedom, and I really value anyone that is in my life. I never tried to, I just got used to it. It was all about forgetting the downsides of it and try to appreciate the few upsides it offers mostly. Being able to do whatever I wanted, or being able to enjoy the silence whenever I needed to. Meaningless sex. No, seriously. I hooked up with a guy who became my boyfriend, and we've been together for like 8 months and going strong. Maybe don't use this approach. Lol. Should go without saying that this is a bad idea. I lowered my expectations. But seriously, if you want to meet people, you have to go where people are, and be open to meeting them. If you want results that you've never had before, you have to do things you've never done before. I just walk, explore the suburbs, get a tan, just walk. I put weights on my arm bag and walk. I got pretty good memories with myself. I packed the switch, an external battery, towel, water, and disappear. By recognizing to appreciate the people who are currently in my life. Sometimes we get caught up in the quantity of our social circle when we should focus more on the quality. I have a dog that I love and who loves me. I haven't felt loneliness in a long time now, although I'm not sure what I'm going to do when it's his time to go. My house burned down and my family moved to another town where the kids at school were a lot friendlier to me. Had a 2010 girlfriend within 2 months. Never felt it. I love to do things alone, like read, play around on the net, watch movies, listen to music. Fill your time. I stopped trying to fight it. I turned 40 in January and really just discovered that it's part of the human experience. I drown it in books, movies, hobbies, and occasionally a friend who's going through the same thing as me. Be your own person. Like take yourself out on a date, surround yourself with good PPL. Discover new hobbies, travel. I didn't. I embraced it, accepted it. A lone wolf doesn't need a pack. It already learned how to survive solo. I became an introvert. Seriously, I work retail. I get enough human interaction that way. Sold my soul and ass to the devil. Life-altering experience. Much recommended. I love being alone, not to sound emo. I embrace it, and usually prefer it. Great video series called Caged Wisdom. Teaches the joy of solitude. Drama, movie, books, food, cooking. So many things to do alone. Actually started talking to people. We're social animals, you know. I stopped caring. TBF, I never really cared about things anyway. Talking about it and opening up. Still feel lonely, lol. I didn't. You learn to live with it and find distractions. Hey, don't copy my questions that I already asked here. Talk to your family more and play on Minecraft servers. Got a dog? No judgments or anything. Just pure love.